Hello, and welcome to In the Loop, connecting you with the community of Cardston and surrounding areas. I am Dominic Caravaggio.
And I am Keaton Russell. Today, we are all about what's in store for 2024. But first, Dominic, I got a question for you. What is the best Mexican food to have in a winter storm?
Gee, Keaton, I'm not sure. What is the best Mexican food from this cold weather?
Well, it's got to be burrito. Oh, you get it? Burrito. No. Well, how about this one? What did the mitten say to the hat? I got you covered.
Well, I guess it's my turn. Why did the snowman leave?
What?
He had a meltdown. That's just precisely what our viewers are going to do if we don't get things moving on.
Oh yeah, I kind of agree. Oh, good point. We have a great lineup today for something for everyone to explore, tips and tools to make 2024 great.
Yes, we do, Keaton. And to kick things off, we're going now to Amber
And Delilah.
and their very special guest.
Hi, I'm Delilah Ingram, and with me is
Amber Pitcher.
and with us is
I'm Murray Millward.
who is he, Amber?
County Cardston.
Cardston County, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm the CEO at Cardston County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all,
First of all, what are you doing to make 2024 bigger and better for the county?
For the county in 2024, some of our priorities is water security. We're always looking for water for our residents. And as you know, a drought may be coming this year. We're trying to protect our ranchers and our farmers with irrigation. So we're always looking to see where we can find water and how we can protect it. That's probably the biggest thing we're focusing on this year.
It's probably could be dry though.
Oh, I hope it's not going to be dry, but there's a good chance.
Yeah. Well, we do get rain this year.
Yeah, well, really what we're looking for now is how much snowpack is in the mountains, because that helps us a lot throughout the year if we get a lot. Right now they're below the averages, so we're waiting to see if it increases up here in March and April.
and we're wondering if you have a personal message for the residents of the county.
Yeah, my personal message would be like to thank them all for letting me fulfill this role. And from there, I hope they all have the best new year coming up with their families and with their work and with the county as a whole. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Well,
Now-
thank you, Murray. Now, Cardston County.
You're in the loop.
I'm in the loop.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's great. Thank you, Amber and Delilah. And thank you, Murray, for coming here today and taking your time off your schedule to be with us. You have given us something to think about.
Yes, he did. And I suspect our next guest will do the same. We'll send things over to Crystal and Tina as they visit with one of Cardston's dynamic health professionals. Over to you, ladies.
Hi, my name is Crystal.
And I'm Tina. With us today is Robin Simmons. Thanks for joining us, Robin.
I am thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me. Robin, what do you do? I am an athletic therapist. So athletic therapists are specialists when it comes to what we call musculoskeletal health of the body. So any part of your muscles, your bones, your joints, and the soft tissues that attach to them. We are great at recognizing, supporting, and rehabilitating injuries. So whether that is athletes who are getting back to a sport and have been injured on field, or whether that is some of our senior athletes who are struggling with arthritis and just want to be able to walk around the block more comfortably. We help them out with whatever their goals are.
Well, we're definitely speaking with the right person for improved health and tips and tools for improved health in 2024.
How you make a change?
Yeah, it's really hard to start making changes, isn't it? I think my biggest tip is just to start moving your body. And that can be in really small, simple ways. And I generally suggest that people pick something that they enjoy. When we enjoy what we're doing, we tend to do it more consistently and we stick with it longer. So Crystal, tell me what your favorite thing to do is to move. Do you like to swim or bike or dance?
Swimming, biking.
Yeah, all of those things. So yeah, pick that activity that you enjoy and schedule some specific time for you to start moving your body in that way.
Okay.
Are there any try to avoid or try not to advice you share with your clients?
I generally like to focus on the what do we do instead of what not to do. But I guess I do have the biggest suggestion is try not to what I call look sideways. So it's really easy to try to compare yourself to other people, and your own health and wellness journey is very much a personal journey. So it doesn't matter where other people are, what they're doing, especially with social media these days, it's really easy to look around and compare at what other people might be doing. But really that health journey is about focusing on you and taking the individual steps that you need to.
Well, Robin, it's fun to talk to you, but how do you make anything look better of the new year of the 2024 bigger and better?
For myself personally,
Yes.
I think a lot of the changes that I'm hoping to make for myself this year are actually more spiritual changes than physical ones. I'm really looking forward to my kids. My kids are quite young still. They've required a lot of energy and attention, which is lovely and wonderful and fun. But I am looking forward to trying to make sure that I have, my own ducks in a row and I'm taking the time I need for myself mentally and spiritually.
Well, thanks, Robin. It's been great spending a few minutes with you. And now, Cardston, you're in the Health and Wellbeing Loop.
Hey, Dominic, did you know there's a new machine in the gym? It made me feel sick, but I used it and it's got everything, Doritos, Snickers, and that good stuff called Mountain Dew. It's really good, but I don't know, it just makes me sick.
Well, somehow I don't think that would be given to a Robin Simon stamp of approval. However, we do thank Robin, Crystal, and Tina for their inspiring segment. Up next, we send kudos and our interviewer, Lance, who braved the wicked cold elements to meet up with his guest.
Take it away, Lance.
The first thing that we want to know now that it is 2024, what exciting plans for Cardston Elementary School in the coming months.
Oh, well, a new year always is exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
I bet in a new year you're probably working on a new book or a new song, because I know you, huh? So you're always busy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that at school. In a new year, we always start off with some new goals about learning. And at school, the most important things that our kids are learning are their reading and writing and math skills, right?
Yes.
And so we try to find fun ways to keep them excited about learning to read and reading lots outside of school. So we have a literacy challenge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the kids get to read at home 20 minutes a day for 20 days of the month. So like in case they have some days where maybe they don't have time or they miss some days, they can still like be successful,
Yes, yeah.
And then at the end, there's different rewards. And so the different businesses in the community have sponsored our kids. And so like this month, they're reading to earn a certificate to Subway for some Subway cookies. And so so that's really fun for the kids. And then we're going to have, it's Family Literacy Day in January. So we'll have a big activity for literacy at the school to celebrate Literacy Day in January. So right now we're all about books and reading and having fun with books.
That's awesome. If you could give the viewers a tidbit of motivation for the new year, what would it be?
Well, I think, I don't know how you are when we come to a new year, Lance, but for me, I always feel like, it's a fresh start, you know? Have you ever felt that way?
Yes.
And so then you set a new goal for yourself. And I just think that's the important piece, is to like stay really growth minded and think about, like, don't worry about things you've struggled with or, you know, things that haven't gone well, but focus on, hey, how can I change and grow in this year, and set some goals for change and growth. Did you set any goals this year?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would this podcast have to do with any of your goals?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome because I know you're an actor and an author, and now you're a podcaster. That's very cool. Yeah. You're a good example for everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. Any thoughts or wishes?
Thoughts or wishes? Well, I wish it were warmer today because they already canceled school for tomorrow because it's so cold today.
Yes.
But I don't know, one of my thoughts that your podcast viewers may or may not know is like how we became friends. Because you're wearing your cougar hoodie, and I'm wearing my cougar sweater, because we both work here at the school to help the kids, right?
Yes. Yeah, I was in the kindergarten for quite a while.
Yeah, you worked in our kindergarten for quite a while. You authored a book with our kindergarten kids, didn't you?
Yes, Mrs. Romrose.
Yeah. And so you've served in our school and worked in our school for a long time, since I've been the principal here. And now you get to help with our hot lunch program.
Yes, since 2016.
Yeah, that's a long time. And you help with all of our events, like if we have track and field day and other fun events. And so that's been a fun way to get to know you is through our work.
Right.
So that's one thought I had that maybe your viewers might not know.
I love being here.
Oh, and we love having you.
Thank you.
And all your colleagues and friends, you know? And so...
we got a good team.
Yeah. And then all the kids, because they know you, when you guys do a play and put on a performance, they love to come and see you perform and cheer you on, and you guys are always super funny. So
thank you.
Yeah, that's always something good. But I think our viewers, I just want them to know how great what great service you offer to our community, and what a great support you are to our school.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anything else you're wondering about?
That was so nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much for joining me today, Stacy. And now, Cardston, you're in the loop.
That's awesome. Thank you, Lance.
Appreciate you so much.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, Lance and Mrs. Jacobs. It is obvious there is exciting things going in Cardston Elementary School. We are so lucky to have a school like that.
And speaking of schooling, up next, a little financial education for 2024.
That looks good.
Hey, I'm Emily Olson, and this is Pamela Wright.
That's right, Em. And today we have James Henline from First Choice Savings and Credit Union here in Cardston.
Thank you, Em, and thank you, Pam, for having me today.
Tell us a little bit about who you are and what your role is at the credit union, please.
Sure thing, Em. So first of all, I was raised on a farm. I met my wonderful wife, Dina, about 20 years ago in Lethbridge. And 17 years ago, we moved here from Lethbridge. I am, as you said, the branch manager at First Choice Savings and Credit Union. My responsibilities are to ensure that I give good service to my customers. We call them members. And I'm also responsible for looking after mortgages and lending and deposits and ensuring that we're following policies and procedures.
That sounds super important, right, Pam?
It does indeed. Do you have another question?
As a financial professional, what is your best piece of advice?
Probably my best piece of advice for anybody is to start saving money. Whether it's $25 or $50 or $100 a month, the most important thing is to start saving your money.
Something to think about for sure, Emily. Anything else?
Yes, with our theme of the start of 24, what would you be doing to make 2024 bigger and better?
I think the biggest thing for me, Em, is I'm going to try to treat people as good people and be able to help them whenever I can and be a good neighbor.
We appreciate your thoughts and insights. Thank you for sharing your time with us.
Yes, thank you, James.
Well, thank you very much for having me, Em and Pam, and appreciate it.
I'm Emily Olson.
I'm Pamela Wright.
And now, Cardston, you and your money are in a loop.
I feel smarter already. Money smarter, that is.
Well, Cardston has some great people and resources, that's for sure.
Which is the perfect setup for our segment in 2024.
It sure is, Keaton. And as much as I'd personally like to introduce this piece, we'll send it to Dave and Connor's way, and they'll take it from there. Gentlemen.
Welcome, everyone, to our final segment of In Store for 24, where we are with two amazing human beings.
Hold on, first should we introduce ourselves first?
Oh, right you are. Why don't you start us off?
My name is Dave Lonbottom. This is Connor Tucker.
And with us today are Kim Flickinger and Cheryl Millward, two fearless leaders at our Cardston Support Services. Thank you for having us today.
You're very kind. Thank you, Connor.
Thank you. We're very excited to be here.
Before we talk about 2024, will you tell us what your roles are?
Oh, thank you, David, for asking. I really appreciate that. I'm the executive director, and Cheryl here is the associate director. And we've had the privilege of being here since 2006. Our job is to make sure that everything runs smoothly and that we get to be the possibilitarians in our organization to help people reach their full potential.
Oh, that sounds really good. Now, we've had some amazing highlights of 2023, some of which I was grateful enough to be a part of. Cheryl, what were some of your favorite highlights of 2023?
You know, being the mid-January, it almost feels too late to talk about the last year, but 2023 was a stupendous year for Cardston Support Services, so it's worthy of a couple of minutes of overviewing our highlights. Most importantly, from a business standpoint, it was our accreditation year, which happens every 3 years. And typically in those years, we don't schedule anything else because it takes our entire focus. But there were some other things we wanted to do. So we set some big goals and went about accomplishing them, hoping that we could. The first thing I want to mention is that in August, during Heritage Week, we put on our second annual CSS Heritage Day Family Carnival. I think that's the whole name. But we had more people show up than we did the previous year, so we felt it was really successful. It's an afternoon event where we have games and activities for kids of all ages and free hot dogs. Thank you, Ricky from Extra Foods. He's such a great supporter.
He is.
And our new skill is that we make cotton candy, so that makes any day a party. And then in October, we presented a theatrical performance entitled
Curses Foiled Again.
I hope you got to see it, and if you didn't, then maybe you'll join us if we did another one. But I know I speak for all of us when I say that we're so proud of what we achieved together. The actors were able to share a really engaging story with lots of ability and skill and talent and all the lines that were learned and the singing, some of them solos. I mean, we really did outdo ourselves. Yeah, so it would be right to thank you for attending. Any of you that were there, thank you for making this such an inclusive and supportive community for us to showcase our talents and grow. In November, we welcomed our accreditors, and they came and looked at all our paperwork and with a fine-tooth comb and interviewed staff and clients and families, and then left while we awaited the results. And to finish off a very busy year, we participated in the Festival of Lights Parade. Wasn't too cold, was it, Davey?
No.
It was okay. Would we do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we put out a super special Christmas film project, which if you missed it, it's still available on YouTube.
Oh, good.
And it's kind of the introduction to our new project that is what's happening right now. But we'd like to connect with the community and let people know what's going on around us, because all of us, we make community. And then in December, we performed at the Christmas Rotary Carol Festival, and that was a fun time. And then just before Christmas break, we got the good news that we did exceptionally well on our accreditation. So we can continue to provide services. Yes, it's really good news.
Really good news.
Yes, it's have been a good year. Kim, what's your favorite highlights?
Oh, so hard. I think every event was my favorite activity that we did. Because we have such an amazing staff that put in heart, soul, and so much hard work, we make every event fun, and it has been just wonderful. I don't think I could pick just one.
Did you have a favorite? Not sure?
Which is all good, I bet.
Yeah.
All good, yeah.
Speaking of which, since it was so good last year, I bet this year for 2024, the goal is going to be to make it bigger and better than ever. What is that going to look like?
A little pressure there.
It's going to look like a lot of work for you.
Oh, why did I
And
even ask?
All of us. A conversation. Wow, we have some exciting things planned. January is such an exciting time because we get to plan what's going on for the upcoming year. In late spring, early summer, we're going to plan a field event where we're going to invite associations from all around Southern Alberta to come and join us in some friendly competition. And we're just really looking forward to doing that. We're looking for sponsors. So if anybody is wanting to help sponsor this event, we would love to talk to you. In August, of course, we're going to do all our Heritage Days activities. We're going to do our family carnival again. We're going to put a float in the parade. We're going to do all those things that just make us feel, and hopefully the community feel, as one. When it gets to be the fall, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we could maybe do another production and showcase the wonderful talent that we have here. Festival of Lights will come in November, and that's just become a tradition for us, and we are so excited to be able to be part of that Rotary Carol Festival in Christmas, and that is just our exciting year. We can do lots more things because our accreditation is over, and so we'll be filling you in as we go through the year. Thank you, David, for asking.
You're welcome.
Well, it all sounds so spectacular, and thank you both for having us today. You are both amazing.
Thank you, Connor.
Well, this has been our segment. I'm Connor Tucker.
I'm David Lonbotham.
And now, Cardston, you're in the CSS loop.
Well, we are so lucky to get to work with them every day. Thank you, Connor and Dave, for the good work.
Yes, thank you. Agreed. A great segment to finish off our first episode of 2024. How about you, Keaton?
Well,
any words of inspiration for our viewers?
Yeah, well, the thing is the ice is getting about this thick, and the pike are biting at barometer, so I gotta head and get me something for dinner for maybe tonight or tomorrow. But I'll be out there all day tomorrow, so we better be getting going.
That's good. Thank you, Keaton. And you keep life interesting. That's for sure. And thank you all to our guests, Murray Willward, Robin Simons, Stacy Jacobs, James Henline, and to our very own Kim and Cheryl. 2024 is sure to be an exciting year. Until next time, he's Keaton Russell, and I'm Dominic Caravaggio.
See ya.
And you have been watching In the Loop, keeping our community connected.